Hello and welcome back to the Adja channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use conditional formatting in Excel. We have some sample data here I'm going to use. I'm going to show you a few different ways you can apply conditional formatting. So first we have some responses to a survey, and the possible responses are yes, no, maybe or no response. And we want to use conditional formatting to improve the readability of this. So we select the data where we want to apply conditional formatting, which for us is going to be column A. And we go to conditional formatting, which is here on our home ribbon. And we want to use conditional formatting based on what our cell is equal to. So for us, if the cell is equal to no, we're going to say that it's red, which is automatically assigned here. And as you can see, our cell is now red, which makes it a lot clearer to see. We could do that again for yes, but here we can actually go in and select something else. So there's some defaults, so yellow, green, some ones with red text. You might want to use yellow for maybe, but I'm going to choose yes for green. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and do that for no response. Now I'm going to apply a custom format for here. So if I go to the drop down on Mac, we have a custom format. And for no response, I want to just grey it out. So there's different number formatting, font formatting, border formatting, fill. So I'm going to go for a colour. So I'm just going to select a grey. You can apply patterns, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and click OK. So no response is grey. Now, the other way we can do it is for numbers. So we do get some default base rules, so greater than, less than, between. So we could do greater than, and let's say if it's greater than 50, we want it to be green because that means we have good stock in. So I'm going to change that to green. We could say if it's between 50 and 25, we want it to be amber. So I'm going to go between here. And you can see actually we could still check equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than. I'm going to select between, and here we have two options to fill in. So between 50 and 25, we're going to say yellow, and there we go. The other way we could do it is go to new rule here, and we can actually create a rule from scratch. So there's different color scales, data bars, icon sets, but if we go to classic and use a formula to determine a cell, we actually get the option to type our own formula. So here we could do if D1 is equal to 0, then true, and if not, it will be false. So when this is true, that's when it will do something. So I'm going to go red text like that. So that's not worked, so we need to tweak that slightly. So we can go to manage rules, and here are our rules applying to this cell. We could also do this worksheet, so all the different rules applying to this worksheet. So these are the ones we created earlier. But I'm going to go current selection again, and we can see this here. So I'm going to go to edit rule because I did it incorrectly. So if I get rid of the speech marks, does that work? And that has worked. So as you can see, that is now a red 0. Now, the final great way to use conditional formatting is to find duplicate values. So if we go to highlight cell rules and duplicate values and press OK, if you select two lists, it'll show you where there's a duplicate between those two lists, which is really handy when you're looking at data. And there you go. That's a few simple ways that you can apply conditional formatting in Excel. There are some more complex things you can do, and I'll cover that in a future video. If you haven't seen our previous video, please check that out, where we looked at using the match function. And thank you for watching.